that are not appropriate, or really tight clothes that are not good, or shorts that come down to there and you can see their breasts, and that's just gross. And I don't think guys should wear big Johnson shorts because that's just really gross and it makes me want to regurgitate. Thanks.
So it's fine as long as it's enforced because it's not that bad.
It needs to be more strongly enforced because too many people go around showing their butts.
Fine, I'm violating the dress code as we speak. But, like, no one said anything to me, so, like, I don't care. And I ain't got in trouble for it, so I'm not worried about it. Thanks.
11th grader, and I don't think we should have a dress code because the way you dress should not affect the way you learn.
Code because it gives less self-expression. And I don't think there's a reason in the world why we should have a dress code.
8th grade, I don't think we should have a dress code because the way our parents send us out of the house should be the way we're allowed to dress. And we shouldn't have a dress code. Thank you.
Their way of saying who they are, and it has nothing to do with coming to school and learning. It doesn't affect them in any way.
Freshman at Warren County High School, and I think yes, the guys should pull up their pants, and I think yes, the girls should wear more appropriate clothing. Thank you.
Anybody wears to school. My concern is that if students would be as aware of their studies and what is required for success as what they're wearing on their bodies, on their heads, that, and if everybody was successful and behaving appropriately, I think a dress code would be a moot point, and nobody would be making any fuss at all.
I came from a Catholic school, and we dressed in dress pants and button-down shirt or sweaters every day. So I don't see anything that you would call a dress code here. Not that that's good or bad. I would have liked to have worn jeans and sweatshirts and where I went to high school at. But you know, I don't see a major problem with things as long as his clothes are worn decently and with respect. And I don't see a problem with the dress codes. And one of the things that does not really bother me in the least, because if you look at the real world, things are changing. The wearing of hats does not bother me at all, to tell you the truth, because you look at most jobs out there, anybody that works construction, works in different crafts, works in restaurants and cooks or anything, wear hats. If kids are planning to go to college, every person in college that I saw wore a hat to class, wore a hat, and it wasn't a problem. Now, where it would become a problem is if people, you know, bat hats off of people or whatever, take them. But as long as, you know, people would be mature, if people were mature enough to handle wearing a hat, then I don't see a problem with it.
I think that it shouldn't matter what a student wears to get their education, and this is a public school, not a private school, and if we wanted to wear uniforms, we would probably go and enroll in a private school.
People still like someone, and people, I mean, it's not really going to change anything if you have a dress code.
That the way a student dresses can determine how you see them. Like, if you see a kid wearing all black, you immediately think they're a bad kid, they'll cause you problems, and they'll get bad grades in my class.
No, I don't think that way. Every student dresses differently. I dress differently than the students. No, I don't. Yeah, for health and safety reasons, there should be a dress code. So many people in the world today that a lot of people are looking for recognition or whatever, and the way they dress is one way in which they can get a little bit of attention to themselves, because there's so many of us around nowadays. It's better than dressing all the same, I think. So it's been a
I think that the uniform would be sort of totalitarian society sort of thing, where if everybody dresses the same, everybody gets a sense of just not being different like they should be. A lot of societies have the uniforms like Japan, and people still disobey them completely and find some way to not be the same. So, I mean, even if they do have